I dey feel like I be the boss too. See,
I was lost and thought I was nobody. That's why the devil over me. Sana me your henny, minya sasisu intini apabene mikunkwana masiri nana brebre henny brebre. Sana me your henny, minya sasisu intini apabene mikunkwana masiri nana brebre henny brebre.
I will cling to my old vibe, get cross too. Sick of your blood, I dey feel like I be the boss too. See,
I was lost and thought I was nobody. That's why the devil over me. Sana me your henny, minya sasisu intini apabene mikunkwana masiri nana brebre henny brebre. Sana me your henny, minya sasisu intini apabene mikunkwana masiri nana brebre henny brebre.
I will cling to my old vibe, get cross too.
So it's a very good morning.
Blood, I dey feel like I be the boss too.
And indeed, we are kings and queens.
Thought I was nobody. That's why.
And besides, we are somebody.
Sana me your henny.
It's another day, it's another Saturday. It's talent vibes, and we're doing it in the new style, grand style, if you say.
Sana me your henny, minya sasisu intini.
It's our main man, Lil Ziggy, keeping us real with Ohene. We are kings and queens, sons and daughters of the Most High.
Sick of your blood, I dey feel like
It's the 2-3 of the FEB of the 2019, 23rd February 2019.
That's why the devil over me.
And it's me, ALB, in the studio with some lovely people
Minya sasisu intini.
in boxes and stuff.
Nana brebre, henny brebre. Sana me your
So it's Lil Zig with Ohene,
sasisu intini apabene mikum.
actually meaning
Nana
a king
henny brebre.
or a queen, if I should put it. So I cast across.
cross too.
A big shout out to you listening to us.
I dey feel like
It's www.HiRadioonline.com.
see.
I was
Someone will say,
thought I was nobody.
how do we tune in? It's tuning.
Devil over
HiRadio DJs, Google Play Store,
me your henny.
HiRadio GH,
Sasisu intini apabene.
and so much more.
Masiri nana
So up in the next hour,
brebre.
we're keeping it real. And in March,
Sasisu
Talent Vibe is going to be wow. But we're just fusing with some news, entertainment,
brebre.
and everything all around. Prior to some discussions.
Old vibe, get cross too. Sick of your blood, I dey feel like I be the boss too. See,
I was lost and thought I was nobody.
So there will be some promo actions,
The devil
and my panelists will delve into it.
sana me.
Lots of things happen over the week.
Sisu intini apabene.
Hit on it and give you highlights.
Nana brebre.
So in the studio we have from my immediate left we have.
Yeah, man, like Teller.
Okay, so he says he's Teller, Masker Teller, the only true kind, original Nangasa.
Brebre, henny brebre.
Nice to have you. And we have.
vibe, get cross.
I like Bismarck.
So why are you guys doing man? We already know that Bismarck is for man. So what is your name, Mister?
I was
I'm Bismarck Anthony.
Okay, Bismarck Anthony is the name.
that's why.
You can call him Alu Biscuit. Biscuit for sure.
Sana me your henny. Minya sasisu.
So on the headlines,
Mikunkwana masiri nana brebre henny brebre. Sana me your henny. Minya sasisu intini apabene mikunkwana masiri nana brebre henny brebre.
so I'm starting with Sona.
Old vibe, get
Sona meaning the State of the Nation's address, headlined by
I dey feel like
our own president Nana Akufo-Addo. And one place that catches my eye, I'm proud to the municipal level, is the reinitiating
That's why the devil
of the town council system.
sana me.
Some will say it was the town council system.
Sisu intini apabene.
It's when you keep your environment, or you let's keep your environment clean,
Sana me your henny.
your bathhouse, washrooms,
Sisu intini.
even your compounds.
Kunkwana masiri nana brebre henny brebre.
I will cling to my old vibe.
That's where the town council on the municipal level,
Sick of your blood,
alongside the AMA, AMA, as you put it,
see.
I was
queries you by summoning you
nobody.
prior
That's why
to the EP laws and the ISO standards.
me your henny. Minya
just to keep the nation clean, so I won't have cholera, malaria, and everything else. We're talking more on the SONA, the State of the Nation's address, alongside other news as we go through it. But what do you think about the town council system, Mr. Bismarck?
I think the town council system coming back will help a lot, because when you look into our communities, back the days when our chiefs used to head the communities, our communities used to be clean than of today that we say we have a president who will take control over the country. But now that the council system is coming back, it will help a lot, so that we can keep our city, our homes and surroundings clean.
Okay, but in some sense, back then it used to inspire fear. People used to run away when they hear the town council is around, all those things. Was it on a good note, or did it deserve to be so?
Okay, back the days when you know that the town councils will be around on maybe Wednesday morning or Monday, you make sure you weed your weedy places and environment and stuff. But these days we know that there's no one will come and will be chasing you to keep your surrounding clean and stuff. So
okay, so they tend to misbehave and do all sorts of things. So like you are hearing from Mr. Bismarck, he kept you on close alert, whereby he kept the environment clean and everything went down. Like he said, you weed all your weedy sides. That's just by the way. This one keynote of the SONA, State of the Nation's address up, or which came out yesterday. More keynotes and be hitting on net and stuff.
I will cling to my old rugged cross, so take off your blood. How they feel like
Okay, prelude to that, I'm just being corrected. That it happened on Thursday. The repeated version aired on radio stations. That was yesterday. Just to keep you updated with what's happening in and around the country. So also there was the initiation or the discussion on the point of the free SHS system, which has embarked on its full course, although with some certain bits of irregularities. It has seen tremendous improvement along the way, so to say. Alongside to the president also said, and I quote, he said, "I was not looking to be accorded any special title or accolade. I was certainly not looking for any praise. I did whatever I had to do as a president and as a cherished guardian."
I was lost and thought I was nobody.
And before I move to man like Taylor, what do you think about the initiation of the new regions? We have 16 now. How are you going to draw the Ghana map? Where logo is that?
I learned the Ghana map is already in.
Okay, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and the new.
But do you think it's a good idea for new regions?
Yeah, it's a good idea because it will help develop all the regions. Because I learned our president said he will push money into the new region so that they can develop it. So it will help develop the country.
Okay, so the president also hinted on that the Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs intends to use this momentum of the initiation of the new regions, especially in the Dagbon settlements, to tackle other protracted chieftaincy disputes in the country. And do you think it will work out? We have a situation like they fighting for the confirmed thing and land disputes and whatsoever. Do you think these regions will be an assessment to getting things done in terms of peace? Already we had the NPPO office and some of the regional office of that being burned down because of this region setup. What do you think?
The devil over.
It was bad. It was bad that the youth burned down the NPPO office, but I think bringing in new regions will help. It will help bring peace in our country, because I learned the president come out saying that anyone who will be caught in such acts will be brought to book and be punished. So I think it will put some fear and panic into the youth.
Okay. So fear and panic. So and I quote from the Sona again. It says that indeed we designated the capitals of the new regions at the ceremonies at Jubilee House last week, and it was made clear that the government is going to be committed to this equitable distribution of government resources and structures. Do you think, Mother Ghana? Let's be realistic, Mr. Teller. Would every resources that intends to be reached out to every regions meet them at a point in time?
So, take off your.
Okay, so we're saying that he says that every region will have a fair share of whatever the nation produces. Do you think it will be so? It will be so?
I think some part of the regions will get. Some part of the regions.
I will cling to my old part, get cross, so take off your blood. How they feel like I be the boss, so see.
I was lost and thought I was nobody.
So I think the president should look up to some of these things so that everybody in particular. That's why he brought in the 5-6 regions. He added them so that it would be 16. So I'm pleading to the government to help all the regions.
But you know that manipulation sets in more so and ever. They recently initiated the drone system. How is it going to help to? We know it's about medical care and everything and stuff. But in Accra, let's be frank, is Accra going to benefit from this drone system?
Yeah, looking at the system right now, Accra benefits a lot of things. Likewise, the other cities. Yeah, because when you look outside, you can't say. Let's say Kumasi is going to benefit much of the drone system. Accra is going to benefit much, looking at the way we work here in our country, Ghana. Because we take Accra. A lot say Accra is the best place to live in, and it's true. I'm sure the drone system is going to work much in Accra more than the other.
Okay, so what do you talk about or speak in terms of the economy? Is the economy improving generally from your perspective?
2.5 years of the government New Patriotic Party. I think the economy is on its right path. Looking at the economy at this stage, it's on its right path.
Okay, so and I quote, he said, inflation has dropped from 15.4% as of the year 2016 to 9% in January this year. It's the lowest in 6 years according to the stats and stuff. Basically, not all is in agreement with this kind of assertion. Mr. Bismarck, what do you think about the economy?
The economy, I would say the economy is not moving, it's not going on because it has stuck. Because looking at things now, when you go to the market, the women have been complaining in our areas. People have been complaining that the economy is bad. So
okay.
I don't want to cut you, but you see, if you say the women when you go to the market, yeah, you complain. When the NDC was in power, yes, it was happening. Everyone will complain. The president can't get up and come and put food at where you are. You just work for it. Don't sit and complain. Yes, indeed, the economy is somehow not in the right path, but it's in the right path. You watch our security system right now in Ghana. It's very dangerous to be walking alone now. It's very dangerous to sit in a car without not having anybody behind you. Yeah, the economy is on its right path, but it's not on its right path. When you talk about people complaining in the market that things are not going on, indeed, if you want things to move on well with you, you just do what you want to do best. Don't wait for the president to come and put something in front of you. No, the president there is not going to. He is the one running the economy, but he's not putting anything in front of someone to come and work and get something to eat.
Okay, so like getting something to eat and like the economy and stuff. Okay, so then we also know, before I move on to other news and we'll come back to the Sona again, we noticed that the workers in Ghana, especially in the public sector, received 10% pay increase. So Papa Yejuma don't say scam I beg increase in the salary. So what do you think about that too, Bismarck? 10% pay increase. So that means approximately you should get 1,000 Ghana, you'll be getting like 1,000 a month. It's not bad. What do you think?
As for that one, we are happy that the government have increased their salary, and it's good to hear that. And I think it will help. It will help improve the economy. Because when they get their pay, they'll definitely go to town and buy, and to push money into the system.
Talking about the 10% increase in salaries, I'm not sure. The president didn't check. I think he was like the information given to the president was should I say it was a lie. There's no increase in 10% of salaries if you check the last this thing. And I think
But this is the statement he made.
Yes, yeah. So he was re-informed. You get it. The president was re-informed. There wasn't any 10% salary put into any. No. I checked and there was nothing. So maybe he was re-informed.
Okay, so allegedly you think that one has a false statement to it. But he also spoke about healthcare, that the NHIS is going to be improved. That's why we spoke about the drone system, and now you can even renew and register mobile money and those things and stuff. I think that's a very good idea because the queue and the system happening out there. But one thing I didn't like so much about is the Ghana card. We seem to hear of it, but we seem not to have it as being Ghana, and we are directed to go to points to go and do it. Why don't they do it like the voters ID card and just we all do a nationwide registration?
I think the Ghana card really is not much important. We don't need a Ghana card. We are in the country. Why do we need a Ghana card?
But they say it's biometric. So why don't you? I think the voters ID card is even biometric. But when we're doing it too, that was what happened. So
why can't we use our voters ID card instead of the Ghana card?
It's just a waste of money.
I think it has a political feel to it. Everybody wants to have his own mandatory status to what he or she has brought on the table as being a president to that effect too. Moving to that too, I didn't actually hear anything about the sports in your system.
The president,
okay. Can you draw us on that?
He was speaking on the buildings of sports facilities, and he even mentioned the likes of the sports Azuma Nelson Complex Center and the Accra Sports Stadium renovating, Cape Coast and other stars here. So he even said he is going to make Ghana sports one of the best sporting activities in the world. So he said
he even make mention of hosting all African games
here.
Okay, so I believe that that's not anything, but I'm trying to get on the point of what's happening with the FA. There's no league being played.
He spoke about the normalization committee,
and they also are facing some issues here and there.
But the president made assurance on the March. That's their deadline day. March, that everything in sports is going to end, and we are going to have the Premier League and everything back.
And this is the situation that Ghana too is playing, the Chan and everything else too. How are we going to prepare? It looks like we are one-sided now. Kotoko is carrying the nation because Kotoko is the only person representing us in Africa.
It's time, and let's wait for the match. I don't really know the date, but I know the month March. Let's wait for them and for the normalization committee, and let's wait to see what they can do for the country.
Okay, so see what we can do in the country. And before I sum up on the Sona, I will do a much more in-depth reading later in the day. Let's talk about his initiation of the Nation Builders Corps, known as NAPCO. What's your intuition about that?
Recently, I heard that the workers of NAPCO are demonstrating that their salary is stuck. So we will preach to the government that that system of employment will help with the youth. So they should try their best and pay their salaries for them.
They made a whole bunch of noise about their salaries and stuff. And believing to that too, I believe that most of them too are not yet to readily post based on some alleged news that we're collecting here and there. I would think, is it a good initiative in some sense?
It's a good it's good for the government to bring up some system like that, but we will pray to him that anything that they are doing, they will do it fast and post them so that they will start their works. They will start working.
Okay, so start working as well. What do you think about the fiscal policy being initiated by the government in regards to we having much more attraction in terms of stabilizing our economy? I recently read on a news portal somewhere that Ghana's economic rate is rapidly growing as compared to that of India and China and stuff. And believing that, so do you feel that?
Take off your blood.
You don't?
Yeah.
Why?
See,
I was lost and thought I was nobody. That's why.
Okay, so we're doing that. What do you have for us, Mr. Taylor?
Since you are, shall I say, taking away everything, so let's wait, and as time goes on, we just bring something.
Okay, so as time goes on, we will just bring something. Okay, so something that happened just yesterday, and was one of the trivial issues happening in and around some churches or a church in Ghana. Allegedly, it happens that when the prayer camp was in session, it was noticed that a 17-month-old baby was, excuse me to say, sodomized.
That's why.
And it happens to be when the church all night was going on. What do you think about that? Hey, in Ghana. So we're still doing HiRadio, www.HiRadioOnline.com, and it's still Thailand vibes, and we're doing it with a mist. Lots of things happening in and around Ghana.
see,
I was lost and thought I was nobody. That's why.
So a quick one, Mr. Bismarck. We have 16 regions. Can you name any of the 3 regions we put up? We have 16 regions now. Let's just pick out the 3. Yeah. Any three.
Region.
Okay.
Doma.
Hello, this is your girl just
Okay.
listening to HiRadio.
That's the only ones you know.
like I be the boss, so. See,
Okay, so Mr. Taylor, what do you think?
That's why.
Shall I say? Yeah.
Okay, so we happen to have the northern region and we have northern.
Yeah.
Away from that naming system now. Northern region, northern. What are you? So we have northern. We have the Bono. Also, they're happening there. The OT, like you originally said, also too. Then you have the Savannah region now. How does it make sense? We already know that those people are within the Savannah region of Ghana and stuff. So I don't know how the school people are going to cope with this. Name the 16 regions: Savannah, Bono, Northern region.
Interesting.
Like. Yeah. Like I'm just wondering. Sometimes you might say that it's even good that we are done with social studies in a way. That's just by the way. So we just do a quick commercial break and it's still music. It's on Henning. We'll be right back. Stay tuned in.
how I cling to my old I get cross, so.
I go.
Yes, who is that?
It's me, Amma.
Come in.
Oh, Kofi, what's wrong with you?
Sister, I'm not feeling well at all.
Haven't you been to the hospital?
Well, I have. The doctor prescribed some medicine. I'm even thinking of going to Malam's.
Oh, Kofi, Malam Beng. Haven't you heard of HiMat Pharmacy?
Who are they?
They provide the best local and international medications required for your treatment with or without a prescription.
Okay, but where are they located?
They are located at Barry Hilltop. They are open on Mondays to Saturdays 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and on Sundays 3 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Sister, please take me there, I beg
Oh,
you.
Kofi, Cecia, dear. But you can contact them on +233 302 905 750 +233 302 905 750.
Sister, I think I have to be there.
Yeah, you better do. HiMat Pharmacy. Keeping you healthy is our priority.
Yeah. And I represent the hymns, baby.
And it is so that
As a drink
So we're back. It's still Talent Vibes.
to my old
And we're doing the news run up. And we have something happening with vigilantism.
boss, so.
Let's take it from the keynote or get keynote. What does it mean? Who is a vigilante?
From you,
Mr. Bismarck?
show me nothing.
Olden days, when you hear about vigilante, you know that is some youth in the community who have devoted themselves that to watch the.
Okay, so let's take it from the area of our movies. When you watch a movie, these heroes and stuff are said to be vigilantes and stuff. So basically, they have or had a positive note on the economy or the society which they belong to. But this is the case that we're having them or some of the incorporated vigilantes causing harm or damage in some sense. Teller, do you have any news on that regard?
Let's say to our own understanding, it's an action taken by a voluntary association of persons. Is an action taken by a voluntary association of persons who organize themselves for purpose of protecting a common interest, such as liberty, property, or personal security. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
You just gave us the definition that, but what was the whole news and stuff surrounding it in the past couple of weeks?
This vigilante group, these two parties in Ghana, the NDC and the MPP parties, I think they brought up these vigilante groups here due to some protections and things, but it ended up fighting, bringing this kind of chaos. Yeah, here and there.
Yeah, chaos. Yeah.
One party beating off another. This you see, and even looking at the recent occasion that happened at the Ayawaso constituency. Yeah, you see, this. How can a police cover his face to what? It's a whole lot of. I don't know what to say.
Okay, so he doesn't know what to say yet. He's still vigilantism.
Hamad Media offers you with secretarial service from instant passport pictures, graphic designing, photocopy, lamination, binding, web designing, app development, and also expert in event management and coverage. Look no further than Hamad Media. Call them on +233 556 572871.
Okay, so +233 557 2871, and also to be just giving a keynote on some vacancies happening in the government sector. Also, to before we go on other announcements, the WIEC, that's the West African Educational Committee or a council. Okay, so they are having a vacancy opening for secretaries. Secretary qualification ranges from SHS. You should have passed validity, and you should possess your certificate to present you plus your CV, and you address it to the head. Why Ghana Limited or why Ghana? Is it limited? Just by the way, so it's why Ghana, and just send it to the front desk all the way out to bridge. So they have openings for secretaries, security personnel, administrators, and drivers. So if you fall within, just hit it up. Also to the public sector has openings for local government and the civil service as well too. Administrative officers, secretaries, drivers as well too, directors. And for the local government area, it's happening within Western Ashanti, Bronga, Half regions. That's the upper areas and a bit of central. So grab your phones at 10 cities at the public sector office or the assembly press. If you don't know where the office is, it's just near to Kempiski Hotel, Ministry Soccer. And Enterprise Suisse Recruiting. So if you're interested in doing insurance or insuring yourself or being an insurance person, they are open. I repeat, people with a committee or a company is looking for financial advisors whom they will train. If you have an experience train, why not jump in? In the Monty out at merchantgh@gmail.com. Yes, and your CV. It could be you. Last but not the least, ASA Group of Companies or ASA Savings and Loans is looking for loans facilitator. Yes. Yes, you heard it right. Just hit them on their website and apply.
I was lost and thought I was nobody.
HiRadio, a true biao.
That's why the devil.
So I read somewhere within the course of the week, especially in the graphic and times, it was put across that the Minister of Education, the Minister for Education, should give away free cocoa drink to GHS and SHS students to complement their school feeding program. On our session that we don't drink locally manufactured drinks, especially the cocoa types, and the rest too are so sugary and stuff. Do you think it's a very cool idea for us to be doing that, especially, Mr. Bismarck?
Are they doing that to promote our local?
It falls within that context too as well too.
Yes, I think that's a very good thing.
Free cocoa. Imagining you going to SS back in those days and you having free food, free cocoa drink.
Yes, it will boost me.
You will never miss break time.
No. However, it's very good, and I think it's a good initiative.
Okay, so it's a good initiative, like you said. So alongside, on the flip side too.
Yeah. Let's acknowledging our sponsors for the show today: HiRadio Supermarket and HiRadio Pharmacy. Once again, indeed, are you tired of traveling miles for shopping? Just come to HiRadio Supermarket, the one-stop supermarket where you can shop with your whole family at your own convenience. There are a wide range of products and services that are carefully selected from the best brands to local and international markets to give you the best satisfaction you deserve at the best price ever. The opening hours are from Mondays to Saturdays, 8 o'clock a.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. and on Sundays at 3 o'clock p.m. to 8 p.m. You can also locate them at Dory Hilltop on top of the hills. You can contact them on Zop and +233 55562 9715. And also HiRadio Pharmacy, they say keeping healthy is their priority. They are wholesale and retail pharmaceutical shop. They provide the best and local international medications for for your treatment with or without a prescription. Also opening hours are from Mondays to Saturdays, 8 o'clock a.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. and on Sundays at 3 o'clock p.m. to 8 p.m. You can also contact them on +233 302 905 750.
750, he says. So we're doing 10:46, and it's just like and the time keeps running. We have 40 minutes right now. Do you have any stories that we need to tackle from all angles? And before we do the entertainment review,
sports.
Okay, so in the sports arena,
match coming.
Okay, so let's speak from the local scene. Okay, Kotoko has a confederation match to encounter. They're looking to top the group, hopefully, in that encounter. Bismarck, what do you think about the match?
I learned this morning a certain player in the last group. What's their name? A Ghanaian player who plays for the team that Kotoko has.
Okay, so a Ghanaian player
who played goes by the name Richardo Crisis. The team don't need any special training to face Kotoko because they see Kotoko as
small boys
who they can take.
Okay, so they see Kotoko as small boys and stuff, and also in the local front too. They recently under 20 African Championship, which which underwent where Ghana lost out in the last batch one stages. The coach is saying that he blames the organization to not preparing well for the tournament and stuff. But how can you not prepare for a tournament you had known for several years now? Let's say if it's a 2-3 years gap, how do you not prepare?
That's a check information wanted to be.
And I even let the coach even come out saying they should have go with the Kotoko second keeper. You know that you should have gone with this keeper. Why did you drop him?
Okay, so I have a small question. Why is it that Ghana doesn't partake in swimming on the world stage? We have South Africa there. We don't do cricket on the world stage. We have South Africa there. On other countries, I'm just using South Africa. We don't even do the rugby. We now do it in our local diaspora and stuff. Now that we're also trying to do hockey, but the other known sports that we should be known for and stuff, we only think of running. We do
not continue. I think we don't have the facilities. You see, the swimming facility.
We can't do high jump, Ghana.
We can, but we don't have the facilities.
What facilities do you need to do high jump?
We don't have it. If we have it,
high jump, you need a foam and you need the high jump wood or structure, and you are doing high jump.
We don't have it. The sports minister needs to talk about it.
You don't have it. How don't you have it?
If we have the facility, we do it. We have the facility.
I wouldn't believe that.
We are doing it for tennis. We are doing it.
I don't believe that. Do you think we don't? You need a foam ground there.
We don't have a pool to do the swimming, and we don't have.
We don't have a pool.
Yeah.
We have the national under 17, known as the Blue Dolphins, who competes for the national team on the national level, and likely to. Do you know where they are? They are Tesano. Yeah. That's where they are based. Yeah. So speaking on the grounds that we don't have a team to win that, I think allegedly too, you need to get your information correctly sorted on that. My question is that how come we prepare some of these groups or we initiate some of these groups and we don't see them on the international stage? You see Nigeria, you see South Africa, you see Kenya, you see.
I would say in Ghana,
isn't that
in Ghana we don't support our athletes financially?
They always appeal. You see them on papers and the news going to the airports and traveling and stuff. And we don't hear anything from there.
This other 20 went out. They were stuck there.
Look at our small lady. Is it Margaret something who just was acknowledged by Akufo-Addo and is currently based in the US of A. What's happening to her? For all you know, before we realize she's been naturalized. And we lose out on that. The previously running athlete for us in 100 meters, I've forgotten his name. He's also nowhere to be found and stuff. And this is like worrying us. It doesn't give us options during the Olympic Games. We only do running and we're out. And if the Olympic Games too, we lose out on the boxing and the football and the other sports. Even table tennis, scrap, we film first stage. So that one too, we can't even talk on that. But if we should be doing basketball, the basketball too, we are nowhere to be found. Basketball, football, running, javelin, and everything that merits us to be there, we should be there. Weightlifting, we get to one stage or another and we drop out and stuff. Is it that concentration is not so good? For me, if it was left to me, they should concentrate more on the ladies.
Yeah.
Seriously. And I think they will make much more headways to us. About other matches in the international scene, you were saying, Mr.
Before we go into the international scene, let's base in Ghana about a player outside who is in Barcelona, Kelvin Presbati. What do you have to say about his move to Barcelona? Was that right move?
Okay, looking at the Barcelona setup right now, apparently Messi is in his 30s, entering into his late 30s and stuff, and building up the team around Messi.
Messi is in his 30s. Kelvin is also.
Yes, I'm looking at that, but fundamentally putting across to Kelvin's role in comparison to Messi. Kelvin can be how do I put it, very versatile in terms of utility, in terms of midfield, defensive, and even wing play. For which perhaps one way or another Messi can be prone to that aspect, but we know Kelvin what he can do, playing for AC Milan, playing just behind Sule Muntari and the likes of.
Could you tell me was his move to Barcelona a good move?
I think it's a good move for him just to show highlights, because it's just a loan spell. After the season, if they decide to keep him, praise the Lord. If they decide not to keep him, he goes back to Sassuolo to have his first team play, which nothing comes out of it as being a harm, because I'm in Barca now. Now the midfield role is between Rakitic, Vidal, Messi, and Busquets, which they are playing currently now. So what if Messi pulls out? What happens? Kelvin too can play as an attacking option in the likes of the roles of Suarez. He can be a number 9, he can be a number 10 or 11 if you should put it. Dembele is falling short also. Just in the previous game before he was robbed at his home not so long, he was playing an outfield role, which he did perfectly well to his best of his knowledge and stuff. So I think Kelvin moving them, because if the coach didn't see anything that he should be doing there, he wouldn't have been
since he came on loan to Barcelona, he's only featured on one game.
2 games to be precise. 2. He played the first home game, they lost, then they won 1-0, which he filled up for 72 minutes as well too and stuff. And I think Messi even made a proclamation that he should leave the club. But how can you rate a player on just 2 matches?
And I think if he gets more playing time in Barcelona, he will.
Yes, Kelvin is not a bad player. I'm not saying that because we are Ghanaians or anything, but we know
we have to say that.
No, we know what he can provide.
For a player like Kelvin and bench him and feature him only.
We know what he can provide. Do you know Suarez is likely to leave the club at the end of the season?
Yes, Suarez.
So I'm thinking it's a strategy. Every match you get, just prove yourself. Then when they come calling, you can rock your shoulders. Certainly, that's the only thing we can say. If I was to be in Kotoko and call to Barcelona or Sassuolo and call to Barcelona for a loan spell, I'll just go shine myself and come. If I go and picks out and I'm a big star there, yes, we move ahead. But I wouldn't hesitate to be on a full contract. I'll just run a loan spell just to keep myself well founded in the team, because they are full of stars. Very, very, very full of stars. And if you don't take care, you might flop. And so what's happening to Alvaro Morata? He seems to be finding himself wanting the goal area. Whatever goal he scores is an offside or a foul. Why?
I think looking at him, when he was at Chelsea, he wasn't putting in much effort. Maybe he was doing it, but in the Premier League, I think Alvaro Morata found it difficult there. But you see, going back to Spain and to his former club, Atletico Madrid, I think he's picking something.
Okay, so he's like having a very tough competition there, Griezmann, Costa, and the likes of them. And like you said, going back to his former team and stuff, that's by the way. So we're just trying to. But I'm so proud of Thomas. He's doing so well. He's having consistent team 11 play.
Yeah, and according to him, he says he wants to play like Michael Essien. And that's nice.
Okay, so he's playing the fusion of the two. That's the strength and the flair. Yeah. So I think that's cool, and he's doing that so well.
But shocking news, he's going to miss the next match.
Why?
Yeah, he had a double card.
Okay. So, but I think more or less, ATL can overcome Juve in the second.
To the old ladies,
they can do anything. They just need to pull one goal, and they know how to give you a tough time. They know how to do it. They will give you a tough time. Even if it wasn't for the rolled out goal of Morata, it would have been 3-0. And sure, you can't say ATL will go there without one goal.
But it will be difficult.
The match will be very spicy.
Yeah.
And speaking on that, what about Man U?
United.
Yeah.
We are on course, but we are not ready for the Champions League now. Yeah. United is not ready for the Champions League.
So why don't you just sell your slots?
No. We are going for the second one. We just going. We don't know what can happen. It's football.
You are not confident Man U will be winning?
I'm confident, but I keep.
You can't qualify. You can't qualify.
You can, but I keep players.
Who is that?
Paul Pogba. He's one of the instrumental players since Jose Mourinho left to the sea. And
so it's like Man U is in doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about the likes of Liverpool and Chelsea too?
I'll talk about Chelsea.
Okay.
The Chelsea team is not making us proud because.
What do you want to see then?
Okay, so you're a Chelsea person.
Okay, so want to see Chelsea
okay, so let's pick it from this direction. You had 4-0, you had 6-0, then you had 2-0. Then you happen to win 2-1 past your UEFA Champions League team. 3-0. Then they won 2-1 just this week, 2-1.
And our next match is against Man City.
Yes, which we are going to get double the effort. Buy 6 and get 6 free.
And you are not going to sweep this car from City.
Now, my friend used to call me 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And that's very bad.
Okay, so your friends are calling you 6 o'clock based on Chelsea losing.
I've forgotten the crucial match tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Manchester United taking on Liverpool.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen?
ESPN, they say Liverpool, Manchester United. Is Liverpool really under pressure? Yeah, because I can see they're under pressure.
Okay, why do you think they are under pressure?
Because when you lose this match, when Liverpool loses this match, I think glory for the trophy will be over for them.
Okay.
Lose against Manchester United too.
Okay, so mind you that Man City too will be facing the likes of the smaller teams along the way, Watford and these Bournemouth guys, even proud to the Chelsea encounter.
The same apply to Liverpool too.
Yes, so and these people have had
I'm
surprises.
Not sure Liverpool is going to lose it.
And these people have pulled out surprises from nowhere, scoring them 3-0 from Wolves and all that. So right now, at even the crucial stage, that's where the game is. That is where the game is. You can't rule out anybody. Proud to that.
Liverpool is going to take I know it tomorrow determines
it doesn't really put any pressure on Liverpool.
It doesn't put pressure.
The only thing you might say is that when Man City happened to play one match on Monday, I think Monday or Tuesday, when they were not supposed to be playing any game, why would the FA even allow that? Why would they do that? nobody plays a game in Man City. They said just play a game and have
when you see a winning team winning, you put it down.
an upper hand, which is very, very bad. Why wouldn't they allow Liverpool to play their last match?
But I think you have an outstanding match.
Almost every team on the list is somewhere. Man City has 28. 27 matches. Everybody has played 20, 26, 26, 26, with the exception of Everton, who are the opponent. Why would it be so? So that means that the whole league teams have an outstanding match, which is very bad because anytime the league teams play, Man City plays one match ahead.
Yeah, but tomorrow, that's why they are playing the EFL tomorrow. So it means they are one match is over.
Okay, so before we run up, any other news from the sports scene? Okay, so from the sports scene, so we had the Elimination Chamber, WWE.
Someone lost. Yeah.
Who lost?
I heard Brock lost.
Who lost?
Brock.
Manotegu or Kome?
Brock Lesnar. His title was taken from him.
Oh, I think that's an alleged news. So these are the results that came out from the Elimination Chamber. We have Sasha Banks and Bailey becoming the first ever women's tag team champions, and we also had a very, very convincing, appearance by Kofi Kingston. But although he didn't win the WWE Championship, he made it worth fighting for. So he lost out to Daniel Bryan for that belt. Also to we also had the NXT champion still retaining his title, and we had also to Asuka losing a match alongside, although the belt wasn't exchanged, Ronda winning her match with the Riot Squad leader Ruby Riot. So it's going to be Ronda and who? Charlotte Flair in WrestleMania, and it's going to pull out loss of, but Becky Lynch is very, very, very feeling bad about it, putting crutches on them as they go through. The Usos won their title from Gabriel and the glorious man himself. You don't know the glorious man? Glorious.
Okay.
And Finn Balor is a new champion. He's the Intercontinental new champion. Yes, you heard. He won it from Bobby Lashley. 2-on-1 match, and he won. So he's making headways all over there. Then also to the United States Championship still remained with Rusev Mashka. So alongside two other matches in comparison, that Ronda, Nia Jax and her sister didn't impress at all. But that match was wicked. Very wicked. Listen to me, I said it was wicked. So you have to go and watch it. I think this was the best Elimination Chamber I've ever seen. So Kofi Kingston is going to Kofi Kingston is going to the Fastlane. Fastlane, you'll be meeting up with Daniel Bryan for the rematch of their title match. Then we have The Miz and Shane McMahon having a rematch with the Usos. Brock Lesnar, like you said, is also having a match, but it's going to be between Braun or either someone else. Then a more contender is yet to be picked. So we're waiting for them. So on that note too, with this lots of stories, and before we run up, we have Grateful Heart, yes, happening with partnership with HiRadio. What do you think about that Grateful Heart? And just give us some few details on that.
I think it's going to be wonderful and powerful. Yeah. What's the name again? Minister
Sean Elliott.
Yeah. I think he's doing wonderful things. Even just following like his pages on YouTube.
Okay, so we have Pastor Isaiah, Uncle Atu, and lots of great ministers. Jay Whitty is there. Jay Whitty is going to keep us in the urban scene. Yes, and alongside too, he's having nominations for the Ghana Urban Gospel Music Awards 2019 happening at the National Theatre 26th March. You should be there. And we're having him also too on the Universal Ghana Music Blog Awards too. He's on for the Revelation of the Year. Just hit up on the URL and vote for him. Also too,
Jason's will be coming out with a new one.
Yes. So Jason's will be coming out with a new single, and we having Cool Vibes. Yeah, Cool Vibes. She just hits me. She says she's all the way in TEMA now. So I'm just praying for her. You wonder who is that? You keep us in tune. That will keep you in tune to us all too. Alongside too, we also having the SRC week launch with the GRJ School, Ghana Institute of Journalism, date yet to be officially booked. We are having the manufacturing awards happening at Kimpiski in March. The beverage awards too happening there also too. Hey, Charlie March, I've been rough. You didn't have enough, sir. So Bismarck, do you fancy yourself going to Kimpiski?
I think Bismarck won't be around at that time.
Okay, no Kimpiski for you.
Yeah.
Oh, Bismarck, that's too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad.
You run around.
That would be offensive.
You be around. You be around square.
That would be your first time moving to that place and you'll be around. You see, if a blessing from God is coming to you and you try to run away, you find yourself wanting. You'll be around.
So that's also, by the way, also too. Alongside, we have a lot of relevant programs coming up. You have the VGMA also coming out. We're trying to get on board as a partner. Also too, we have the Business and Biz Awards too coming up. Also too, this year. Yeah. So we're trying to fight on it. And come Independence Day, there's something happening. I will tell you from next week going. That means you have to be listening to television, you listen to AOB, BOB.
I also heard
yes, but it hasn't been confidently approved on. So we're still hoping that it puts away to some other kind of thing. At least for this one more time, Bola Beach will be free with no matching and stuff. They go freedom and justice. We swim inside the pool. It says, hey, I said pool, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie Bismarck, you go there before?
Go Bola Beach.
Then the weed for the
I was there on Ghana 50. That was 2007.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Ghana 50.
Okay.
I was there around. Even last year I was there. Last 2 years I was there. I've been going there.
Okay, so lots of people are looking to having a lot of things.
Let me just wish people some thanks for the wonderful wishes on my birthday. And thank you all. I think the wishes wonderful, mom. Thank you for everything.
Okay, so on that note too, the NK boys are looking to do something this Easter. We're just keeping you intertwined, into tune and stuff. It's very lovely. And we also had the first and ever maiden edition of Valentine Expo. More to come also too. And the NK boys are looking to, what do they have in store for us this summer?
I think they are looking forward to another pool party. Yeah, and I think this time around is going to be massive.
Yeah, it's all in Christ, y'all.
Yeah,
and we're looking to having Lil Zip pass through. Akosia pass through. JJ, Justina has a new single out. Yeah. And it's better for worse. It's out. Very touching song. More love intertwined and stuff. That's her, young Maverick. My girl, my baby. Justina, salute. I see you. Me feel raw. You say? So, Lady Ella, I'm just giving a spoiler alert. There's something very unique coming out of her with her, and also to be showing, or she'll be looking out for live in the NK Link. The next episode 9, already starting shooting. And spoiler alert to Mrs. Brown, Mr. Brown. We give you a big shout outs to you. Zita, what's up? I see you. We met. So we did the Singles Chocolate Day. How was it, Bismarck? You were there?
I didn't enjoy anything apart from the chocolate, you see.
Apart from the chocolate, the appearances, the ministers, the stuff.
Yeah,
Chemical is an official comedian.
Hey, he killed the show.
He's an official comedian who performs with the likes of DKB, 4-star style. I've been to a show and seen them.
He killed the show.
So being on a privileged level to be standing with him, it's unfortunate you guys didn't pick his number.
Yeah.
Reverend Timothy Bentum.
He's a star, an actor. Yeah. We have Roselle Pumade. She was in the quarterfinals of the Vodafone Icons.
Yeah.
Roselle. And we had the lady who sang like if you had the one was claiming to also contestant in one of the competitions. Yeah, the dress was on point and stuff. And they linking up with the singles. Charlie, all the singles out there. This was a Christian event, I beg.
Yeah.
This was a church organized Christian event.
And if you know the place, Silver Bed.
Silver Bed. There were free goodies, chocolates,
yeah. My first
food,
one going to
giving away drinks and stuff. And Charlie,
God.
excuse my language, more ladies, more guys. Charlie, freshness be what? Pictures be what? Videos be what? Appearance. And we have Royal Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, Vodafone Icons winner. Well, same movie.
We had Anthony doing the match interview for us there, you know.
Yeah. He
With
did everything.
with
And
his English
and HiRadio was the sole partnership to that event.
Yeah.
Big ups to High Media Unlimited.
Please watch out for us.
And Poborski did something.
Wonderful. His proposal. Wow.
So Chocolate with the Dave, the singles was very marvelous. We're looking to do the third edition also too. And their ministerial group also was there. The cappella group did marvelously well too. Watch out for their video. It's coming out very soon.
I think everybody on that line did them.
Okay, so very soon, the video will be out on YouTube on the HiRadio channel or too. And everything went down from the start to
TV channel.
yeah. Okay, so everything went down from the start to the end to everything. There were free numbers given away. I mean, it was meant for Christian young ladies and guys to intertwine, make merry and laugh, and just know and be lectured by Reverend Timothy Bentum and all that. Charlie, it was massive. If you didn't come, you missed out. You missed out and stuff. Also, along the year too, you should be looking out for the third edition of Sugar, Spice and Sauce.
That's sauce and spice.
Whatever you put it in the stew. There is sugar inside, there is sauce, and there is spice. There is always a stew. So look out for the third edition. And my girl is JJ.
I'm just you know.
Okay, so she's there also too, and we're having the likes of the guy cried. What's his name? Cyril. We met the likes of Cyril there. We met the likes of the girl who was troubling Cyril Yolo, that kind of girls, and other. Sina Soul. Sina Soul is a world acclaimed singer. She signed on to Universal Record. So
I think he needs to come.
so if you don't come here, yeah. So we have lots of things happening in and around Ghana. HiRadio, to be precise, is doing it all, and we do event management, secretarial duties, videos and pictures as well too, and photo. Yeah. So we're keeping it real. So proud to that. Bismarck, before we run out, how old do you think Kwame Nkrumah will be this year comes this match? Bismarck.
Are you asking? Don't disgrace your social status.
You don't know. Ghana will be how old this year?
I think 62.
62. You think?
You think?
Yeah,
You don't think?
62, yes.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ. So before we run up to pick up on our advertisement areas, our sponsorship, and the big thank you to
Big thank you to High Media. Yeah, High Media offers you with secretarial services from instant passport pictures, graphic designing, photocopy, lamination, binding, web designing, art development, and also expert in event management and career. To further than High Media, you can also contact them on +233 556 572 871 or +233 555 7434 465. Locate them at Bawe Hilltop. Yeah, sorry.
okay, so like he said, locate them at bawe.com. And so me, AOB alongside
Man like Teller.
and alongside
Bismarck Anthony.
Bismarck Anthony.
Don't
So
forget Highmark Supermarket and Highmark Pharmacy were our sponsors for the show today.
okay, so we're doing it and running up with Lil Zig with Ohini. Stay tuned, it's your time to shine.
This is your girl Justina, and keep on listening to HiRadio. Stay blessed.
How they feel like I be the boss too. See how they feel like a newborn king. Oh my God, hey. Apart from you, nobody go fi show me nothing. How dare you? Now when you walk majestically, me na mami show. Moja never me over inti. Me say kakra na makunko. See, oh me say me yo henne, oh henne, oh henne. Me nam Jesus moja swai, oh henne. I feel, oh me say me yo henne, oh henne, oh henne. Me nam Jesus moja swai, oh henne. I feel, oh me say me yo henne, oh henne, oh henne. Me nam Jesus moja swai, oh henne. I feel, oh me say me yo henne, oh henne, oh henne. And I represent the King's name. Jesus moja swai, oh henne.
Yo, everyone, it's your girl Nanamo. And you're listening to Stay tuned and stay blessed.
It's very much
Have a wonderful day.
back with that day. When I'm in Ghana, I listen to HiRadio.
Hi guys, this is Abela Soya. You're tuned to HiRadio. Don't touch the dial. I'm out.
Hi, my name is Altia. I come from Jamaica. When me want to listen to good music, me just tune in to HiRadio. HiRadio, it's your time to shine. Boo!
Hi guys, this is Abela Soya. You're tuned to HiRadio. Don't touch the dial. I'm out.
Hi, my name is Altia. I come from Jamaica. When me want to listen to good music, me just tune in to HiRadio. HiRadio, it's your time to shine. Boo!
I give my life to the king so he can use me. I don't care what the people say, he can always lead me. Yo, this is the guy Mike Ambles. Keep listening to HiRadio if you wanna move high. You be motivated with the right word and with the right song.
Hi guys, this is Abela Soya. You're tuned to HiRadio. Don't touch the dial. I'm out.
Mixing the beats. Mixing the beats. In the mix. Back to back, beat to beat. Come on, DJ.
There's one thing called money that everyone is trying to find in as well.
Station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music. In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Hello, this is Christina, and keep on listening to HiRadio. Stay blessed.
Hey, and then HiRadio, Jello, hi, young way, song.
HiRadio, you got me shining like star in the sky. I love this radio, you got me feeling like I'm in paradise.
Hello everyone, my name is Morgan Martin and you are listening to HiRadio at the moment. Keep listening.
Hello, my name is Holly. Coucou, je m'appelle Molly. J'écoute toujours HiRadio. God bless you, que Dieu vous bénisse. Bonne journée.
Hello, I'm Yaosiki and you're listening to HiRadio. Stay tuned and the power of God will touch you.
Casting crowns and lifting hands and bowing high. That we come to do. Casting crowns and lifting hands and bowing high. It's that we come to do. Hi guys, this is Akosia. Keep listening to HiRadio. Keep it locked down. God bless. Let praises rise from the inside of me. Set me apart from the inside of me. Hi guys, keep listening to HiRadio. Don't touch that down. God bless.
Na me se man bo me homo de nkura no. Abrabo na me de ama Yesu. Maton me kra me ni bedie nyina ka ho ama ni ntebi aka me 20 na 20 na aka ne de hand to God Joe. Me never really so bad. What up, this your boy from your say. And if you are logged on HiRadio, my mate, let's go.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Easy concept.
Anywhere you lead me, I will go. 'Cause you are the way, truth, and the life. Jesus, you never leave me nor forsake me. Except you build a house, the builders build in vain. Me, I go follow you to go. Anywhere you lead me, I go go. Jesus, my life is for your glory, your glory. She did do more, she did do more, she did do more. Taking me higher, Jesus. You never leave me, no forsake me.
HiRadio, you got me shining like stars in the sky. I love this radio, you got me feeling like I'm in paradise.
Jesus, my life is for your glory, your glory. You make the little things I do be like saying a big thing. Oh, your grace makes the difference, just they embarrass me. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like the way you they lead me. Oh, promotion everywhere, contract everywhere, plenty money everywhere. 'Cause you they lead me every day. I say I like it. Oh, I like the way you they lead me. Oh, China Dubo, Duba Dubo.
station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Myself, Holy Ghost taking over. I'm in a vintage you have. Tell him I'm taking over. What the boss won't tell me. Speaking tongues and tell me. The confused and tell me. Fire phone and tell me. Breaking all the captivity. Should you walk the activity? Me I get immunity. Holy Ghost is divinity. What the boss won't tell me. Speaking tongues and tell me. The confused and tell me. Fire phone and tell me.
Nobody fit to stop my spiritual flow. Stepping out of place with no physical gun. You already know I want to rap.
Everyone looking for me. Blessed is cooking, I see. Blessed is cooking, looking in, take me hook, but look and pray at the key. Everything I think he bring to pass, I think he pass. Every other got in fact, we feel lean back. Newsflash, forget terminal. My goons back with a general. My goons back, your shoes black, too bad you married federal. They don't get it. Money, get it. We stand the principal thing. Whatever you got, please get it. They don't get it. Yeah. Money, get it. Yeah. We stand the principal thing. Whatever you get, please get it.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Is my head.
Hey! And why your cheeks?
Nakuku.
Where is your temple?
Temple is my body.
What's wrong with you?
All my body is temple.
All your body is temple, but there's a specific place called temple. What is temple?
If you come my temple, if you take your hand to my body, I will gum down. You get my temple there.
Why your shoulders?
My shoulder is my chest. Yeah, this is my shoulder. Yes. Yeah, and here is my shoulder.
And where are your eyelids?
Eyelids. Eyelids. My legs or what?
Go and ask your grandfather.
Your eyelids.
Eyelids. Let me take 5 feet.
No. You sure say you're not confused?
Where is your chin?
My chin is too far.
Show me your chin.
Chin is my. This question is too hard.
Brother, you be serious.
My chin. This was my chin.
Oh my God.
This was my chin.
You are a disappointment me.
My Memphis is chin.
Really so stupid.
Where's your mind located?
Yeah.
This is your mind. Okay, in that case, where's your brain located?
It's here.
Jesus!
Oh, this. So this is your brain. Okay, and where's your navel?
It's here.
This is your navel.
Yes, sir.
And where are your shoulders?
It's right here.
Hey!
What is your usefulness in life?
Where is your brain located?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Your mouth.
Your mouth. That's where your brain is located. Okay, so where's your elbow?
Your hair, your forehead.
Don't angry me.
That's your elbow. And where are your shoulders?
Yeah, your shoulders.
Your brain located.
Just my ear.
That's your heart. So that's your brain. Okay, and where are your shoulders?
My shoulders are my ear.
And where's your elbow?
My elbow is my ear.
Jesus is Lord.
Yeah.
Your ribs. That's your elbow.
You will move out of this house.
And where are your eyelids?
My eyelids is on my ear. Yeah.
So this is your eyelids.
Yeah.
And where's your temple?
My temple. It's in my stomach.
You say?
It's in my stomach.
I'm laughing like
Where are your lips?
My lips in my stomach.
What?
My lips in my stomach.
Are you normal?
Your stomach. And where's your nose?
My nose with my mouth.
Oh God.
My left side.
And where's your chin?
My chin. My chin will be my neck.
DJ will kill me. If I die, it be you. If I die, it be you. It be you.
But that's your chin. And where are your cheeks?
Cheeks. And will be my legs.
Where is your mind located?
Yes, actually, I know my mind is my left side and the brain is right side.
Hey, what a storyteller. Are you sure?
So, it's right that I know that my brain is here and my mind is here.
And where's your elbow?
In the mix. In the mix. Back to back, beat to beat. Come on, DJ.
The Lord is my salvation, and I just got a mission. My mission is to spread the word of God across the nation. His word is not a fiction, it clears away your worries. A beginning of Genesis to the end of Revelation. My eye will see his vision, my ear will hear decision. I'm waiting for the Holy Spirit to bring his new edition. You want a revelation? Then ask for your confession. Cause Jesus died and resurrected for our own redemption. My body is a chapel, his blessing comes in double. He shows away evil hours when walking through the jungle. Believe me, here's the truth, the Bible is my proof. I'm on my way to heaven, so I'm lacing up my shoes. I'm lacing up my shoes. I'm lacing up my shoes. When I was there, me na me kono. Mire, Satan Dani Bela, Satan Dani Bela. When I was there, yes in the kono. Get it, sit down a Danny Bella, sit down a Danny Bella, sit down a Danny Bella.
Satan says, "See, I want Danny Bella, and the Abbasian Danny Nipa. Monsamona was a home in a Miama Mumwa has a paper. Menamedem Homesumina may go on the Saint Lucifer. Messima Jimpon, the better father. If Radin Yankopon, Messera Pabuame, Namasomo Chichiluku and Tamuna Faswame. You want some of the Medication is a Missy Metrasi. Send your bosom whom you are back at the Nimbaguasi. What's a Mwaka? What's a Mimbo now, baby? After you realize I didn't want some Sudoni baby. The farm a car and my Jim Conquad Yammy. This was a boss in Dunia. May ye all the gods, the dear Meditum Pani Yankopon. On our boy Nipa or more with sign Bob Kong. Found what on the so Namasa Basabu Betum. As some of the Amaka, for that about the mic, ready them upon.
When I was there, Hono, men I make all. Get it, sit down a Danny Bella, sit down a Danny Bella. When I was there, Hono, yes, no call. Get it, sit down a Danny Bella, sit down a Danny Bella, sit down a Danny Bella. Yeah, man, yawa. Life is a journey, life is not a game. Troubles may come away, but make you not complain. There might be ups and downs, but make you feel sustain. Cause the Lord, the God, to make everything go plain. Go even in the dark, I shall fear no evil. Cause another God will never make me civil. He's gonna protect me through Angel Michael and send me his blessings through Angel Gabriel. So when I was there,
the station with the best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Straight from the lab.
You have all that it takes to be what you desire. You can't afford to be weak. Look one more quiet. He said occupy till I come. You've got the power to do all things. Occupy till I come. As he is, so are you in this world. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Christ is the vine, we are the branches. He who abides in him bears more fruit. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Now your maker, provider, supplier, and everything. Even when things don't make sense, in all your ways acknowledge him still. Even when things don't make sense, in all your ways acknowledge him. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Trust in the Lord God. Trust in the Lord God Almighty. Trust, oh, trust, oh, trust in the Lord God Almighty. Trust, oh, trust, oh, lean not on your own understanding. Trust in the Lord God. Trust in the Lord God Almighty. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Oh.
The Lord is my salvation, and I just got a mission. My mission is to spread the word of God across the nation. His word is not a fiction, it clears away your worries. From beginning of Genesis to the end of Revelation. My eye will see his vision, my ear will hear decision. I'm waiting for the Holy Spirit to bring his new edition. You want a revelation, then ask for your confession. Cause Jesus died and resurrected for our own redemption. My body is a chapel, his blessing comes in double. He shows away evil hours when walking through the jungle. Believe me, here's the truth, the Bible is my proof. I'm on my way to heaven, so I'm lacing up my shoes. I'm lacing up my shoes, I'm lacing up my shoes. When I was there, hold on.